and hang on. This is going to be a good one.
The fans at Kansas Speedway know how to have a good time. And you are all invited. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 4th and 5th. Get your tickets now at kansasspeedway.com.
Hello and welcome to Bytes of Health, where we hope to take a bite out of your parent worries each day with sound advice and guidance. Every morning, we'll answer a commonly asked pediatric question in 5 minutes or less. I'm Dr. Jess Steier, a public health scientist, and today I'm joined by a guest pediatrician bestie, Dr. Nicole Keller, a board-certified pediatrician based in a suburban rural community outside of Chicago. Nicole believes in guiding her young patients toward living a healthy lifestyle through incorporating a family approach to making optimal screening, immunization, nutritional, and activity choices. So today we are going to talk about canned and frozen foods. The clock is ticking, so let's get to it. All right, Nicole, why do we can or freeze foods? Isn't fresh best?
Great question. So canning and freezing are both forms of food processing that can help make a food last longer while keeping its nutritional value and safety. We hear about processed foods being bad, but canning and freezing is an important way of processing food to help offer plenty of healthy options all around the world and at all times of year. Fresh foods are great, but sometimes life doesn't allow us to use fresh options. Canning and freezing help us make use of all types of ingredients at all times of year.
So are canned foods healthy for my family?
Short answer, yes. Canning can be a great way to preserve a food at the peak of its freshness, actually. Sometimes canning can add some salt, but rinsing a canned food may help remove that excess salt. Canning also uses heat to process the food, which can actually lower some vitamins like C and B vitamins. But this heat can also increase antioxidants that are available for our bodies to absorb. Canning usually involves putting a food in some liquid. Draining that liquid can help remove any residues from this process. Also, choosing food stored in water instead of a fruit juice or oil for fish can help limit extra sugars or fats that you may not want.
All right, same question now, but for frozen foods, are they still nutritious?
So yes, this is another form of preserving a food when it is filled with nutrition. Frozen and fresh foods have similar nutritional values, actually. Freezing can help make a food last longer and help limit food waste.
So what I think I'm hearing here, and I certainly agree, is that we want folks to have access to fruits and veggies and produce year-round. We know that sometimes access can be an issue for a variety of reasons, whether it be weather or cost, or you can't get to the store or whatever it may be. And that we just want to see, kids in particular, we want to make sure that they're eating a nutritious diet that is heavy in, again, fruits, veggies, and produce. And so we should not be afraid to eat canned or frozen fruits and veggies. Would you agree, Nicole?
I 100% agree. And I actually feel, as a mom myself, that frozen and fresh options can really help me make a meal on the fly, or when I'm not feeling like I have a ton of time, I can reach for, let's say, a pasta in my pantry. I can get a couple cans of beans, some tomato sauce in a can, and then I can add some frozen vegetables as I make my spaghetti and tomato sauce, all from things that were sitting in my pantry that I didn't need to run out and get. They weren't going to spoil if I weren't going to use them that day or even that week. And it was a really great option to offer my family that variety, lots of different nutritional options, tastes, textures, lots of different ways to help all my kids of different ages, as well as myself and the rest of my family, healthy options.
All right. Well, I learned something. We hope you learned something, and we have lots more to share. Special thanks to Dr. Nicole Keller for sharing her expertise with us today. You can get your Bite of Health every day, Monday through Friday. If you like what you've heard here, let us know. Leave us a review on Apple and be sure to tell your friends. Be sure also to follow us on Instagram at Bytes of Health Pod. That's Bytes with a Y. Remember, there is no single or best way to parent. Parenting is a journey, and we are all just doing our very best. We wish you happy, healthy, and stress-free parenting.